on and fight me! I swear I'm gonna find your weak point and bring you down!
I have a name, you know. It's Tanjiro Kamado.
Alright, Gunpachiro Kamaboko. I'm gonna bring you down!
Who are you talking about?
You, of course!
What is up? What is up? Welcome back to The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we review things, all things pop culture, mostly Star Wars and Transformers, but sprinkled in with a few more things. It is your man, the myth, not the quite the legend, Jimmy G, in the place to be. Pretty soon, hopefully I'll be legendary. You never know, but stay humble. Stay humble. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome here. And if you want to stay, please subscribe down below and get the notification button for when we upload new videos. So we upload new things just about every day. We have 2-minute reviews on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And we have everything else on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sprinkled in with some 1-minute review shorts all throughout it. And so this time I've got something very special for you. Previously, we reviewed McFarlane's 4 or 5 inch figures of Demon Slayer, and those were really great figures, just not a lot of posability. And so then Bandai goes, hey, hold my beer, I got some figures coming out. And so I picked them up at Target, and so we got Bandai's Demon Slayer figures. It's called Bandai's High Definition Ultimate Legends. And so I've got Tanjiro here, I've got Inosuke, and I've also got Zenitsu to review for you. So these guys are definitely a little bit better. They're, I believe, 5.6 inch figures, and it looks like they got lots of articulation, but we're gonna find out. So let's get to unboxing and unpackaging these things. So come over here and we'll get to working on that. And here we have all 3 figures in the packaging. So let's take a look at some of that packaging. We'll take Zenitsu right here. And so there is the front, the side, I don't know what that says, probably says Demon Slayer. The back, him in his thunder breathing form, and then another side view here, which has got a cool little sneak picture. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's a little dark, but it's right in there of him. And then same with Inosuke, we got him going on. Back shows him in his boar mask, and then Tanjiro as well. So we got all sorts of fun stuff, but to save you all from watching me unbox all 3 of these, we're just going to unbox Tanjiro here and get him out of the box, and all the other 3 will be out of the box as well. And we'll see how they compare to the McFarlane little figures, and then talk through my final thoughts. So stay tuned. So as we get ready to unbox, I've got my trusty knife here, Wesley Snipes. If y'all don't know what that means, I'll leave that to the imagination there. So let us unbox Tanjiro. Stop the presses. I'm in the middle of unboxing this, and that is awesome. It shows him in his water breathing form. That is just too cool. The artwork on this is amazing. And now back to your regularly scheduled unboxing. Tanjiro out of the box, and so we're gonna take a closer look at him. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit, and so that way we can just give him a little bit more into the frame. So for those of y'all that don't know what Demon Slayer is about, I will put a link in my description about it. But basically, it is about a bunch of people who kill demons. The demons are, like in the Japanese lore, think of them as vampires. So think of the Japanese version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. On that, Tanjiro is one of the main characters, and his sister Nezuko, who all Nezuko gets turned into a demon, Tanjiro's family gets killed, and so Tanjiro's on a quest to cure his sister. And he meets some people along the way, and so right now Demon Slayer's in Season 3. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, you can catch Season 1s and 2s on Netflix and Hulu. But let's take a closer look at Tanjiro. So let's get a little more illumination here. Whoop. And so let's take a look at that face. So very, very nice detail there. Let's turn that light down just a hair. We don't need that much light. So nice detail in the hair there and face. I mean, the neck does do a 360. Man, there is some amazing articulation already in this figure. But let's take a look as well at the outfit. So him in his outfit with the Demon Slayer Corps uniform, as well as his coat, articulation-wise, arm. Oh, the arm pops off. It's on a ball joint. The arm has multiple. Oh, wow, look at that. Besides it popping off, there are multiple aspects to this arm that there is for posability. So very cool. And then the legs, look at that. Man, you're going to get some really good stuff out of this one here. And you can come all the way, you can do a little flying karate kick. Well, there's not much of that going on. And so some of the other accessories, let's take a look here. We got his Nichiren sword. It is black. For those of y'all that don't know much about that lore, come on, focus in, camera. Get that sword in. There we go. Very nice detail. I wish you could see it a little bit closer. And the other cool thing, too, is we've got his broken sword handle there too as well. So running throughout the series, and then we have multiple hands, and these hands, if you look at them, man, I'm already impressed. I can't tell you that much. I'm already impressed. These are closed-fisted hands, so if he's wanting to punch or do anything like that too as well, that you can switch out. So Tanjiro, also, this is something that's really cool too, is right here, I want to say I can probably slip his sword into his belt. Let's see here. What do you think? There's a hole there. Maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Oh well. So, you cannot slip that sword in. But lots of posability with this figure, and I am in love with it already. So, for comparison, let's bring in the McFarlane Tanjiro, and you can see how much bigger the Bandai one is. And again, with the McFarlane one, there's not a lot of posing with it. You can move a few things, but this one, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And so, and let's bring in the cute other Tanjiro right there, and we'll put him to the side. And for another size comparison, I will grab a Core Class Transformer. And there you go. So very, very nice. So we're going to move you all to the side, and let's pull in some of the other party. Tanjiro, you can stand over here. And so we are going to go ahead and bring in Mr. Zenitsu himself and Inosuke. And Tanjiro's down. Tanjiro's down. That's okay, he's got a hard head. But there are the three main characters of the crew here. Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro. So, if you don't know much about Inosuke, he does beast breathing. Zenitsu is a chicken, but when he is unconscious or asleep, he mastered thunder breathing, first form, and he is extremely powerful when he is not awake. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get some swords in these fellas, and we're going to get them posed. Man, all I got to say is wow. these figures are posable. And so as you can see, I have them on this turntable. I've got Tanjiro in kind of a fighting stance. I did my best with Zenitsu to have him in his thunder breathing stance. And then of course Inosuke just flying in, and that looks just amazing. I mean, just the articulation in the ankles, the hands, the face, the head, everything. You can really take your time to pose these the way you want. One of the things that I wish that I could do is put that sword inside of his sheath, so that way I can really do the Zenitsu thunder breathing form where he's pulling his sword out of his sheath. The other thing that I wish is that I had different faces, like angry faces and things like that too as well, for these. So, but overall, really cool, really awesome. And so I'm excited about these figures. So let's get back together and hear some of my closing thoughts. Well, Tanjiro, for my closing thoughts, come back in here. Show us that beautiful face that you have, that only a mother could love. Look at that. That is just amazing. I mean, just the posability that we have, the different things that you can do. So comparatively speaking with, let's say, the McFarlane figure, from an articulation standpoint, hands down Bandai. Now, I do like the McFarlane figure's face better. It's matte, whereas this one's a bit glossy, as you can see. So matte face, much better. So combine the best of both worlds on this, and you've got an amazing figure. But I'm putting you aside, Mr. 4-inch. You were okay. This one's better. Now, I do have the other McFarlane figure to review eventually, and so we'll see how this one stacks up. It's the 7-inch, and how it stacks up with the Bandai figure, and we'll kind of give the pros and cons of this one too. But for right now, Bandai, you are the winner. Tanjiro, you can water breathe Hinokami Kagura all you want to, because this is an amazing figure, and I'm very excited to have it. I think you can put some really cool poses. I think y'all would love it too as well. I was able to pick these figures up at Target for $16.99 a piece. If you go look back in their collector section over by the books, it's not going to be in your regular toys, but over back by the books, that's where you're going to find them. And so you can pick up all three. I hope they release a Nezuko, and Bandai release the upper 6 and the lower 6. That would be cool, so you can set up some figures and some the Hashira, release them too as well. And I think you can really set up some really cool dioramas and have a really and reenact all the seasons if you want to in the manga of Demon Slayer. But ultimately, on a scale of good, bad, or awesome, this is really awesome. I'm blown away. I love them, and I think you'll love them too. So give them a shot. Let me know in the comments what you think about them, and we'll talk to you later. So y'all remember to have fun, stay young, and be awesome. Dad breathing, fourth form. Exit the vlog.